Hello, Scorpio. This is going to be your weekly reading, and yeah, I'll have some weekend readings coming up too as soon as I'm done with these. So if this one doesn't resonate with you, then feel free to check out your weekly reading or the weekend reading. So anyways, there's mixed signals between you and another person here that you're dealing with. And let's see what else is going on with the spirit decks. We have desire, so you may have desire for this person. They may have desire for you. Who knows? In some way, shape, or form, there's desire and uncommitting. So, even though there's desire and there's someone's uncommitting, but they have desire for you, there's a lot of mixed signals coming into your energy. So what's the advice about this that we can get from the Fairy Oracle cards? So we're going to find out what kind of advice they would like to give to you today. What is it that is being said? And we have the Lame, Luam, I don't know how you say it, but this is feeling a bit broken. You're just beginning to heal from a situation. Most recently, it looks like you've healed and you've had a lot of, your wings have been kind of torn, and you may have just now beginning the process of healing and taking time to, look forward towards your future, but taking it one step at a time. And maybe as far as this mixed signals and this uncommitting energy and having desire there, maybe this might have a lot to do with some of the healing that you're taking place. So just take your time really to be able to understand and see, what's going on here. Don't jump into something really fast. This is feeling like you're challenged. Maybe you could possibly jump in too quickly and really get damaged. So this is like pulling back, wanting to pull back. So here, we'll leave this with you here while we go into your reading and find out what is going on for you. So we're going to check out, this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, right? See what's going on for Scorpios. See what's going on. You'll like this reading, I'm pretty sure, because it's going to cover about every single aspect of your life, a situation, and how it's actually pertaining to your life on a daily basis, maybe for the week or so, depending on what's coming up here for you. Whatever I'm led to give guidance to. Not all people, not all Scorpios will find guidance today. Maybe there will be some guidance here for you, but if you don't resonate, just feel free to check out the dailies, and you can also go and check out the other reading that I'm going to put up, the weekend energy one. That one's always fun too. And I think I'll probably have time tomorrow to throw in the love relationship readings. So look forward to those. I'm pretty much going to commit to doing that too. So with no further ado, let's get going here. Split the deck and find out what's in the cards for you. So as far as what is it that you are going to be coming into, what's the energy that you're harnessing, what is it that you feel really powerful over, what is it that you have all the tools needed, what is it that you're coming into this weekend, what is it? And we have the Fool. So this is taking a risk. You are taking the risk. You've packed up. It's like you're jumping into something not really knowing what you're getting yourself into here. Imagine that. And we've got some mixed signals going on too as far as that's concerned. There's a sense of this falling right back here with this mixed signals, not really knowing what's coming up, because look at how shattered the past has been. It's like kind of clipped your wings and you're just barely growing them, and now it's like something has come along that's perked your interest, that's made you want to take that leap of faith and jump and go forward, really not knowing what it is. You may have you're going to have to go with your intuition, then it seems. So what is it that you're going to use? You're going to have to just follow the path down the road that having no knowledge of doing this before, taking a risk is what you're doing. Imagine that. And then we have the Two of Cups here. You're going to have to use your intuition. This is going into this relationship here. Look at that. Bam. This is making a compromise, making a choice with another person here. So you're going to have to use your intuition because you're taking a leap of faith into something that you just don't know. And so let's see, because you're going to jump into a relationship. What the heck? Scorpio, you're taking a risk with a relationship that you're having to use. It could be a partnership, friendship, maybe your mixed signals, right? But what is it that you're wanting to create? What are you able? A new passionate beginning. You're going down. Look at, you've got the Fool card here. And there's that stick. Bam. So you're jumping the gun on this because there's a lot of desire. And wow, whatever you've learned in your past is all packed up in that little bag, right? Imagine that. So here, this is what you're creating. A new passionate beginning. With this person right here that you're taking an intuitive chance on. You're just going to go with the flow and see what happens and go within using knowledge from just the past that you know. It's like starting something barehanded with no knowledge about how to deal with this. Maybe a new person that you're making a friendship with. Where do you feel like you're going to have control though over this? How is this? You're going to want to have some kind of control. So where is it that you're going to get control? By manifesting a new beginning for you. I mean, you're manifesting, okay, the Fool. You're just taking the risk. So you're really not caring to, I guess, what you might want to manifest. You might want to be in control of making things happen, but you're doing it in a way that there's nothing in your power. Oh gosh, you feel like you have the power to control everything, right? You're just going to let it, as above, so below. So you could be using, besides intuition, you're also using, maybe I was going to say the, can't even think, oh my God, law of attraction here. As above, so below, as I think, so it will be. That's what you're doing, instantaneous, just really going with the flow. Control issues is really not a problem. So you might want to seek some advice. So if you were to go seek advice, what would that advice be about? What advice would you get? What advice would you be getting about the Ten of Cups? But this is in reverse. So this is actually starting something new. You haven't even, it's not even pushing forward. If it were upright, this would be about, pushing into a new beginning. But this is how to achieve this, because right now maybe you don't have the successful happy family and this is what you're wanting to do. So the advice would be to get basically how to get control of this, how to make your fortune happen. This would be your wishes almost coming true, right? So this is you letting the law of attraction, as above so below, as you think so you do. So your advice, you could actually be doing, someone could be telling you how to do something. You want to do it in your own way, not the way that someone else has said. They may have told you, here's how you do things in a traditional way. This is how things are done. This is how you get your success, your joy, your happy family ever after. You may be thinking, well, you don't like that advice. You're going to do it your own way. You're going to try it in a non-traditional way. As above, so below. So you're going to try it without, it's going to go against society. Most likely other people are probably not really going to appreciate that. Imagine that. And as far as the Lovers, so if you're, you've got the Two of Cups over here making a choice and you're having a passionate new beginning, what is going on? What would you want in a person if you're healed within yourself? Is there anything going on in as far as a duality, having to make head over heart choices, feeling a bit like you need to make some changes here, having to go in a traditional route about making changes in order to achieve this, because you're wanting happiness. So It's like you have to make some changes in regards to what you want for your security. There's changes here needing to be made. There's been advice given, most likely, how you're supposed to do it, but since you're doing it in your own way, you're having to deal with trying to find your stability in a different way. So this is what you're doing with another person right now, feeling maybe out in the cold with this. There's some changes going on with this. You and another person may not have the right to go through that door yet because of not achieving this happy type of structure here, because you're trying to do this your own way. So there's changes within a relationship regarding the stability, maybe even finances, but it's got some unhappiness. But you're not wanting the unhappiness. You want happiness, but it's like now you're just doing it in a whole different, non-traditional way. And how will you go forward from this after doing this? And we have the Star card, so this is going to be healing. So you're going to start to heal. You're going to start finding the direction towards your dreams as you realize the changes that need to be made with you and another person or within your own self. But this is you healing and going in a direction that provides you more clarity, that's going to bring you, more things for your future. It's going into your future. So after you begin to move forward in life this week, going through this healing process, what is it you're finding the strength? And we have the Page of Cups. So this is you with other people, with a partnership. These people, these are your friends. This is going forward. Maybe you feel just in this, but it feels like you feel like you can go forward, starting a new beginning with this page. This is being able to find strength in your friends, going down a new path, sharing, finding your creativity, the love of art or something. This is even getting together with people and having a great time, but this is actually because there's 3 people here, so that you're finding strength in partnerships going forward in the romantic area too, and also friendships, any ships. So partnerships, big time, because here's this partnership. You feel that you're taking a risk, but you have this. You intuitively know that you have this counter. These 2 people, even you have a choice to compromise in a situation, right? And you actually feel strengthened by having that connection along your path that you're going and healing on. You're finding the strength to heal with this. So what is it that you're getting insight about? What is it that you're going to be going within? And we have the 10 of Pentacles. So this is, again, finding success, going in within to find out how to change your world to become successful, to make maybe this even, make this a happy family. Maybe you're looking for a home or something. There's a new opportunity, a new door, a new road to go down. There's new travel, leaving it up to the fate, basically. But this is wanting to gain the success right here to go forward in life, to be able to change your fortune too. But that's what you're going within. And also I would say that you're still, it might have a little bit of effect because of where you have, you're going in an untraditional way towards your success and happiness in relationships, family, home. I would say maybe you're getting a family home, but you're just having to save up some money in order to get through this door. So where does your fortune lie? Like, where is it that you're expanding? Where your luck is going to be? Once you realize you're going within to see about how to bring something to completion, how to make it a success. How are you going to, change that will? Are you going to hold back on that will? Or are you going to push that will forward? And where are you pushing it? It looks like you're actually going to hold back, because You could be actually going forward. This is the Four of Wands. This is holding back and taking the time out to gain control over your thoughts. Because remember, you have the Magician here. This is where you're gaining your control, is over your thoughts and thinking and taking a step back and really meditating and contemplating on ideas, especially because right above your head is what you're wanting to create, is this new passionate beginning. And you're also thinking about creating, going forward, having success with a partnership and this home. I mean, so how is it that you're going to feel justice? Like have a sense of justice, something that's balanced, or is it unbalanced? What is it that you're going to do after you take this time out and contemplate how to push that wheel forward? It's like you're seeing what you're wanting. This is also another thing that you want to push forward. But we have the Queen of Cups. So this is you being able to transform a relationship, holding on to this cup in your thoughts, in your mind. So this would be you wanting to transform something in the non-traditional way towards your happiness and success. And this is having a passionate new desire about this, using your intuition about this partnership too. This is transforming and rebirthing this. This is going towards your dreams. This is transforming also the lovers being left out in the cold or not being able to get through that door because there's that mean dog protecting the door, and there's a big old padlock on that door locking you out from being in a safe environment. And also healing, looking at, getting control over your thoughts, getting peace of mind, meditating. So because you're sitting there looking at your intuition and looking at your thoughts and maybe almost a sense of dreaming, what is it that you're needing or holding back from that you're wanting to gain some insight on? And so maybe you might have a sense of having to hold back from something. What is that going to be? It's going to affect this. There's some anxiety. You're holding back. It looks like you have some anxiety going on in regards to this home situation here. Being able to bring the success that you're trying to push forward. You're realizing maybe you're trying to get insight and clarity because there's fear and worry. There's some worries going on. Could be with this, there's some anxiety about this relationship here, about the changes that are needing to be made, and believing that everything, the control is up to this, believing in the universe, believing that as above, so below, you're just letting things, so there could be some anxiety. And you're trying to also use you're in your mind, you're dreaming about it, you're thinking about it, you're feeling a lot of love about this, but you're also wanting to transform something. You're wanting to have guidance, be able to make sure you have the guidance needed, really see your dreams come true here. So what is it that you're going to transform, or maybe even decide you're going to bring to an end? You're transforming, juggling and balancing out your pentacles here. So this is like, okay, so looks like as you hang back and you realize where your anxieties are, it looks like what you're transforming is making choices about the stability right here, about this relationship, about the choices being made, how to compromise with these people. This seems to be actually you're transforming this because you're making a choice to balance and juggle it, because you're trying to make it even flow. You're trying not to fall off. So this would be like maybe you're trying to hold on to it because this is still new for you. But you're gaining the insight by hanging back to be able to figure out how you can balance out something and transform this situation right here. So we've got, again, the two making a choice here, and this is going to help you with your healing going forward. Any situation where you're wanting to go forward in a direction that's going towards your dreams, And it's also going to help you stabilize and balance out your money situation, your security, and it's going to help you to stabilize your mind. And it's going to help you balance out where you're doing it in a non-traditional way towards your happiness. You're making choices to help stabilize yourself with this partnership, especially, especially since it's new passion here, and you're gaining insight on how to do success, bring something to completion. So this is balancing out some choices being made in regards to changes that have come in that you and this other person have had to basically deal with. And then as far as once you start doing this, what are you going to have to actually kind of balance out your emotions and kind of wait, because this would be where you're having to be patient. And we have the Queen of Swords here, so this is about communication, setting up boundaries, you're transforming, so these are your ideas are getting transformed, so you're having to wait while you balance out these things too in regards to this. So you're having to set up some boundaries and maybe give some guidance, maybe get guidance even, but this is just like having to be really patient with the communication and new starts and transforming this stuff. So as you're waiting patiently, what is it that you're recognizing about that might have some addiction, something that needs to be fixed kind of, or needs to come to an end, or something that may have been overlooked that needs to really be paid attention to? And then we have the Six of Cup or Six of Coin in reverse. So this is again about this relationship. Maybe there's more. There's like this has been overlooked, and so now maybe the truth is coming out. Maybe you're seeing the realization of how there was not enough equal give and take in a relationship, how this was unable to really, how there was maybe not enough effort being put in, needing to really persevere, maybe really wanting to go back in and fix this. So this is something that is also going to, the influence on this right here is when you get the insight right here about the Ten of Pentacles, how you can be successful. Now you're seeing that maybe in the relationship area, there was someone not putting in their fair share of work, someone not really giving, maybe one person was giving more than the other, and this is a realization of that and fixing this. It looks like that's what you're going to end up doing, is fixing it, because that is also producing the changes here that you're juggling. So because you have this, what's the Tower card going to represent? Because that's going to bring you some, it's going to bring changes because of this realization. There's going to be changes here, and it's going to have an effect on what you're seeing regarding your stability, bringing something to completion, right? Trying to change that will. So what is it that is going to come into play here? That's going to have to be changed. And then we have the World card, so there is an ending to a cycle. So you're bringing an ending to something, successfully completing an ending. There's a successful completion, which is suddenly, this is an unexpected change, or this is just something that you're bringing in completion, starting this new cycle, because then boom, look, we have that first wand right there doing something new. So this is ending something, ending this, most likely bringing an end to this unequalness in a relationship, bringing that to an end, completing that cycle, learning a lesson, most likely too. This is learning lessons completed, and now you get to have a brand new start with this, depending on which way you go, because you are hoping to, get success, bring it into what it is that is maybe holding you back from getting success. And here you're trying to change your will, but you're trying to figure out what it was, and you're having to really believe in the power of above as below and all that fun stuff, right? So let's see, you're having to really go within and really have a lot of control in your mind too, having a peace of mind about ending something and bringing it full circle. And so, as far as your healing, where you're going to begin your healing process, well, it looks like you're going to deal with this stuff. I hate this. This is the Seven of Swords. Actually, I'm not hating. This is right here going forward with secrets, though. This is with information that you've learned. This is healing with information. It's like going down a secret path, though, but being really confident about it, because you're pushing forward to get away from this with information now that you have, to be able to start to heal. That's helping you right there. It's like totally going right along with this right there. And where's the other? Is there another 7 on here? Nope. Okay, so this information that you now are going forward with, that you're maybe going down, it may be secretive towards other people. Other people may see it as secretive. It is about closure. It's about closure after a sudden, this is sudden event happening, and something that happens unexpectedly that you bring in, of course. And it is about secrets, having information, going forward with going towards this, changing, how to bring something to completion successfully here too, with this family deal, with this money, this change right here. And also going forward with what you've gained in perspective from doing meditation, most likely. And also going forward, healing from what you've learned, what you've seen as an influence, juggling with this stuff, balancing that stuff out. This is information you're moving forward with, having all these ideas. So what is it that is still a bit unclear, though? There may be something that's remaining mysterious, is the 5 of Swords. So there's some conflict that may still be unclear, how there's still there's some conflict regarding you, most likely doing something, you're wanting your happiness through an untraditional way, and that's got people probably coming in trying to really put you down for this communication, trying to really be this hostility towards you about this. And so this is because other people don't understand you, and so that's their fault. Maybe you're not understanding something, you're just doing something mysterious, and you're just keeping people at guard. You're keeping them, you know what, I'm doing it my way, and I don't even really see the whole way, because I'm not really sure exactly what's going to be going on. I have anxiety about it. I got information about it. I've went within, and I've meditated, contemplated, and decided I'm going to let my control is going to be in my mind about what is above, so below. And yeah, this is you having to deal with a lot of conflict from other people, seeing, not really appreciating what you're doing. Imagine that. People always having their opinions, so you're really having to stand up for yourself about what you're doing, because you're causing maybe other people not to really understand what you're doing. You're bringing changes about in your life in a non-traditional way, even though you still have, this too right here, but I'm more focused on what you're doing right now. So where is it that you are going to feel free, where you're breaking free from this week, Scorpio? Where is it that you may be breaking free? And we have the 3 of Cups in reverse. So so there may be some type of stuff going on here that you may not actually feel like you're about to break free from it, but seeming maybe you're letting it go. Maybe there's something, a reunion maybe with other people. There seems to be a sense of not being able to break free yet, not gaining the insight. You may have a little, there may be worries about this, not wanting to let go, wanting to hold on, because you're doing this, you're not being able to break free because you're really still trying to make some changes in the mystery realm where there might be a little bit of confusion about the changes going on and stuff, but you're unable to reunite with other people because of this. This is feeling like you're kind of stuck in a situation because there's new passion here, so not able to really feel the sense of breaking free. But you could also be letting go of three-party situations too, if you want to look at it that way. Not reconciling, breaking free from that. Maybe that could be the anxiousness, but you've made some stable choices, balanced out some stuff, and you're really looking intuitively at this. Standing your ground with the conflict that comes through. There's maybe been some slander too that's causing anxiousness. It may have a lot to do with this lover situation. And we're getting a new awareness that is in your Nine of Cups, what your wishes and dreams are. It doesn't look like right at the moment you're getting, maybe you're realizing that it's not really what you thought it was going to be. Is where I'm going to see you getting a new awareness. You trying to go after your dreams, having a lot of anxieties about this, and this is gaining insight on what you needed, so it kind of dashed your dreams and gave you a new awareness that everything wasn't all happy, joy, what you wanted and wished and desired and expected. Now it's like you're not having that awareness yet, or else you're just getting awareness that it's an illusion, basically what you were desiring and wishing for, which would be, this happy home. Getting the insight, it had a lot to do with maybe this. So this may have had some effect, because it did have an effect on changes in the home, getting locked out, right? You and your partner, because of someone giving more to someone else somewhere down the road, and that kind of shattered your dreams. You've had a awakening on that. Judgment has been made, and it's not a happy one. But feeling pretty justified, though. This is you feeling justified, getting your sense of justice and transforming this situation. So you can't really, I don't know, it depends on your own personal situation. This is a general reading, but this is just having an awareness. There's been a judgment about something not being the wishes that what you had thought they were going to be. So what is it that you're actually closing out? Because we do have the World card over here, and this is where we're going to find out what the World card is doing over here. And last but not least, we're also going to find out what the Fool is doing too. So yeah, what the part, you're playing the Fool part going into something. So as far as the World, we have the wheel not turning. So you're closing out this right here. You've got unexpected changes that bring a complete abrupt end to a situation because of coming to the realization of not having equal give and take in a situation regarding this 5 of coins up here. And here you're not able to complete. It's like you're going right back into a cycle because you're unable to change karma at the moment. So you're still having to learn a lesson, and that is where you're going to find where you're trying to balance, because you're not, this isn't a completion. This is going within to figure out, get control of the situation so you can actually begin to manifest towards your will turning. So right now, as of right now, not being able to close out a cycle. You're not closing anything out right now, except for just this little thing right here. This could be, boom, that's something that just had to happen. But there's still some more stuff that needs to be learned here in regards of other things. So let's see. What is the Fool card going to be? What is it that you're actually really taking a risk? Because we already know that you jumping in with no tools known, not having, you just only have, the only thing you're going by into this situation, this new passionate beginning here, is with what you have on that little stick. The past. This is maybe all the thoughts in your head, just basically not not really going into reality with just a little stick carrying a little bag from your past. I don't know, some of you could be doing that, but this is just going with what's in your past experience. All that stuff right there, everything under the road. And we have the strength. So this is where you're taking a risk at life by wanting to build your strength up. You're not really having a lot of courage, but you're jumping in anyways. That's how you're taking a risk. You don't have the support system, even though here you're getting the strength by going down a new path and finding the strength in your friends in a relationship, but not having a real true sense of strength. So you're learning, this may be what you're learning. This may be what you're going to find you're having to go to learn how to become strong in your own person, how to stand up for yourself, and also maybe even to become strong in regards to another person, because your strength is found in your friends. This is what this card says. This is pages, new beginnings with friendships. There's some strength to be found there, but this is jumping head first. Even though you may not have a lot of courage, I mean, look at what we do have. There's anxiety and worries, and you're holding back, trying to gain a perspective about maybe this worries. So yeah, trying to manifest a happy family in a non-traditional way. Yeah. So the wheel is not turning. Okay, so here's your Fool card, jumping in with no support, maybe no, but also jumping in, learning. You're getting new beginnings here, right? This World card. I did forget to say this. This World card is affecting. It's like not. You're having to learn a lesson here. So you're not able to close out anything because you're learning a new lesson, and it's going to probably take a little bit of time. I mean, there's one lesson you learn, but there's still something else you're having to learn. So you're still having to be patient about having to maybe set up boundaries, communicate how to transform something. So you're juggling at the moment. You're just at the two. You're starting this partnership up, making choices, and realizing that something wasn't your wishes come true. So this is actually holding you back from going upright and changing the world into your favor here. So you're having to really, you're contemplating, you're going within to maybe rediscover what it is that you do want now too. And look at who you happen to have right next to you as you're doing that. This is looking at your wishes now, intuition and all that, and really leaving it up to as above, so below. And that new passionate start, there's that's got to have some, that might have a little cause of anxiety, I would think, because this could give you a sense of anxiety, wanting to hold back because of worry and fear. But letting go, having to let go of old partnerships, not being able to really see clearly, not being able to break free from old things coming around, I would think. So yeah, that's been your reading, Scorpio. I hope that you enjoy this reading, and hey, have a great day, have a great week, and I will see you again. Thank you for watching. You guys can comment, let me know how this resonated with you, and yeah, see where this goes. So thank you.